Live, one of us might be dealing with a ghost right outside their house. Kristen, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Davi, you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, for sure.
I believe in ghosts.
Sometimes I think I am one.
Mo, you're starting to believe in ghosts.
Oh, yeah, starting to believe it now.
It's going down.
Listen, I'm a guy that's typically not afraid of much. I live alone most of my life. I go to sleep to crime docs. I love scary movies. I'm different like that. It just doesn't bother me, right? And I don't know if y'all remember this, but I came to y'all a while back, and I was like, I really think something weird is going on with my apartment. It might really be a ghost. And it started because there was an incident where I was living with my girlfriend at the time. She was over, and we woke up, and her earring was in the bed. But it was in the bed with the back on, and she didn't take it off. So, like, how does her earring get out of her ear and then in the bed with the back on? And it was just weird.
That is odd.
It was, like, really odd.
I would almost think like there's some kind of weird claspy thing going on. There's no way that it could have.
Or that she had taken it out in her sleep and didn't realize it.
Right.
You can almost justify it.
Right. So there was that. There was a few times I'd woke up with, like, scratches on me. I don't think I scratched myself in my sleep. But that added to the oddness.
Did your girlfriend scratch you?
That's
during some
possible.
other
So that's
time?
why I wasn't. I was like, she might have had a dream.
And not in the good way.
No,
No.
not in a good way at all. And then Alexa, weird things with her would start. Like, she would start answering questions that no one asked, and I thought, okay, maybe that's a malfunction of some sort. I don't know, but like she would answer specifically odd questions. Like, I'm like, no one asked her anything, and it just was weird. And then the last thing was, so I have a desktop computer, and I never unplug it. I don't have a reason to unplug it. It's behind the desk, and I tried to turn it on one day, and it was unplugged. And no one had been to my apartment. No one was in my apartment. Again, I live alone. So I was like, I can't even think of a way that this would happen. I can't reach it with my feet. I couldn't have kicked it by accident. So it was just really weird.
If you went to the apartment complex, would they tell you any information about the people who had the apartment prior to you?
That's a good question.
Aren't
I don't
they-
know.
I don't think they have to.
I don't think apartments are
Yeah.
obligated to, but man, we do this all the time on the show, and I forget what the answer is. But as far as real estate goes, I don't think they have to disclose it. But if you ask,
they have
then
to
they
tell
got to go,
you.
yeah, this whole place, man, ghosts everywhere.
No, but with the house, you can look up previous owners and do your own research. But with an apartment, you can't do that.
Right. So I'm kind of on my own here. And then there's been other times I've heard like little noises, which you kind of, that happens time to time when you live alone. But I'm brushing it off thinking, it's nothing. So the other day, this is like as real as it's ever got because I have a ring and I was having like issues with my ring because for some reason it's constantly going off to tell me like there's motion outside of my apartment, but somebody will fully come over and walk in my apartment and doesn't say a thing.
So the doorbell ring, not like a ring on your finger.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, okay, I got to fix this. So I'm like trying to play with the settings to figure out why it doesn't actually tell me when someone is there, but you keep telling me about this motion all the time. Now, the way my apartment is set up, right outside of my door, there's a balcony. So it is windy at times. And if the wind is really strong, my ring will pick it up.
Dude, I feel like having one of those ring security notifications would be a nightmare in an apartment because people would be constantly
So
walking
much.
by.
Right.
Well, the good thing for me is I'm all the way at the end. So
Okay.
the way my apartment is set up, you don't have a reason to be over there unless you're actually
you're in the
coming in
murder
my
room.
apartment.
The murder
Well, that's not
room.
helping, KK. That's-
Yeah.
Don't you know when you're staying in a hotel, you never stay in the hotel room that's at the very end of the hallway next to the stairs? That's the murder room.
I always stay there. It's the nicest view from the very end. You get a little more footage.
And you
Quiet,
got-
it's private.
I'll risk it.
You
Yeah.
got, and there's nobody on the other side of you making all kinds of noise.
Right, but the stairs are right there, so anybody could it's an easy getaway. It's the murder room.
Oh, I wish they would try it.
And it's a suite. It's a murder suite.
Oh, my bad.
Not just a room at the end.
So I go to try to figure out what's going on with the motion with my ring. And I start to see like that, okay, a lot of the times it's telling me that there's motion and there's no motion. And that's why that's the first thought that I had. I'm like, it's summer. It's not that windy out.
So it's just so people understand with how Ring does it, you'll get a notification on your phone that there's been movement, and you can pull up the app on your phone, you can pull up the video, and you can watch, and you can see what was just outside your doorstep. And sometimes you'll get like a false alarm or there'll be like a bug or something, but you can
Right.
change the settings to where it will only pick up people and faces.
Right, which I thought I did. And then every once in a while, there is like a kid who plays like tag in the hallway or something, and it'll pick up on it. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to see.
Right.
But then I hear like these, like they sound like voices to me. And y'all are going to have to tell me if I'm tripping. Because I promise you, I hear voices. They're subtle and they're faint, but I don't see anyone.
So
There's no people.
And Ring records the audio also?
Yes.
Okay.
So it picks up the audio, and so this is about 20 seconds of audio that my Ring picked up. And mind you, there is literally no one there. And then there's this one particular sound that's like haunting me, man. So I'm just curious as to what y'all hear. So here's this. Remind you, this is 20 seconds of audio with no one in sight.
Now, I've only got 4.7 seconds of audio.
Well,
So you edited it?
He condensed it. The dead spots.
Do you really got to call it a dead spot right now? Murder suite, dead spots, really?
We get straight to it.
Okay.
Well,
it was faint voices. You probably wouldn't hear it unless you're really, really listening, but it was more than 4 seconds of voices for sure. But there's one particular part where it's very loud.
do you have the raw audio, the 20-second raw audio still there?
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay.
Let's hear that 4 seconds.
But the 4 seconds is undeniable.
Let
Okay.
me play the 4 seconds.
What the hell?
Yeah. What the hell is that?
You're lying.
I promise you. I can't make that up. That is
And there was
literally
nobody in the hallway.
nobody there.
So there's not like, because it almost sounds like somebody's throwing trash down one of those bins or something like that.
Which is what I thought. But like if you the way my apartment is, again, there's no reason to be over there. There's nothing over there. There's no person. And the rest of the audio, it sounds kind of like two people are maybe talking to each other. It's weird, but it sounds like a conversation is happening. I've listened to this thing like 100 times trying to figure out what the words are. But that particular sound right there was when I was like, okay, I got chills now.
To me, it sounds like a DoorDash driver that got frustrated trying to find the apartment, so just threw the entire bag of food over the balcony and was like, forget it, and screamed.
Let's hear that again. Dude.
That is creepy as hell.
All right. For me,
No.
it sounds like go away.
No.
Listen,
That's what you hear?
Listen,
No.
listen.
Do you want? Oh, I heard it. Go away.
I don't hear it.
Go away!
I don't hear go.
I don't hear go away either.
I heard ow my foot. I can hear anything.
All right, I've got the full 22-second clip. Do you want to hear that?
Yeah.
All right, stand by. Here
Turn
we
my
go. I'm
headphones
playing
up.
this right off my computer.
What? Yes, how did I miss that?
There's 20 seconds.
No,
Dude,
sir.
that's-
You see what I'm saying?
Do you need? I have a guest room. Do you?
Yes,
Like-
actually.
I would offer mine, but I don't want you in my house. I don't know if it's attached to you.
That's fair.
Oh, that's true. I would like to
Might
take
be
back
in
my
here
offer.
right now. I don't know. Because it does say in all the movies, they say it doesn't matter if you move, it's going to follow you.
Let's hear that 20-second
It's
clip
probably
again.
in the studio right now.
Stop it.
Go again. Go ahead.
I don't like that. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it.
What's happening on the video as this is?
I'll send you the video. Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. There's
Okay,
nothing there.
it's a long
If anything,
okay.
it's wind.
It's a long hallway. Could somebody be opening and shutting a door down the hallway, and it's echoing?
It's possible. It's a very long hallway to the point where I highly doubt like it would be that loud on the Ring if someone closed the door.
Tommy, is there anything that we can do post-show to slow it down and like listen?
Enhance.
Well, I can-
Or do we give it to our ghost hunter dudes that come in here?
No,
every
no, no.
month?
I can do exactly what they do.
Tommy's like, I got this.
So the beginning where you hear this whisper, hang on.
I don't like it.
Ooh.
That
That's
Ooh.
icky.
I can,
That
I can,
makes
I can pump
me
that up.
What in the who?
I don't know. I don't know what to think, man. This is what I'm telling you. Like this, and this I only listen to one video. I'm sure if I go through all of the motion videos on my Ring, it's probably captured a lot of this.
All right, so tomorrow at this time, Tommy, why don't you take a listen to it? Pump up the audio and tell us what you think it might be. Here's Jennifer. Good morning.
Good morning. I hear, oh, damn.
That came from us. That was us.
Oh,
That was definitely
that was us. Our bad.
That was me, and I assure you, as far as I know, I'm still here.
Tommy, do you want people to start submitting for their haunted houses for our ghost paranormal activity people?
Yes, we have Ghosts of Georgia Paranormal Investigations. They're going to be investigating. We want to do one investigation every day the week of Halloween.
Ooh.
So we're lining up houses. If your business you think is haunted,
Apartment hallway.
if you have something
His is
going
haunted.
on weird in your house, we want to investigate it.
Yeah, if you're almost sure, like you got to go somewhere in that house, but you actually want confirmation, these guys are really good. They do it every year for us. So email us at thebertshow.com, give us the specifics, and these guys have to go out pretty quickly because we want this all wrapped up by Halloween week.
Oh, yeah. I talked to Ed yesterday, and they're all excited. And I'm planning on going out with them this year.
Oh,
Okay?
I wanna go.
Yeah, this is their Super Bowl right here. This is what
Yeah.
they count down.
The Bert Show.